Next, we have with us a very beautiful, talented blockchain developer, Anizhasree. She's a next graduate of the Kerala Blockchain Academy. Anizhasree is currently working as a blockchain developer analyst at ULTS. On behalf of KB and KB Women Connect, I extend my warm greetings to Anizhasree and thank you for joining us for sharing your experience being a blockchain woman.
Hi everyone, very good evening. First of all, I would like to thank the entire team, uh, the Bootcamp team, for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to share my experience as a blockchain professional. So, if I look back now, the path was not that much easy. There was a lot of challenges, obstacles, and so on. But I'm happy, like I gained a lot of tremendous experience and a vast knowledge. I actually started my career as a Java developer after completing my BTech in electronics and communication. But I was not satisfied. There was no job satisfaction, and I really want a job change. So as a beginner, it was really hard for me to determine exactly what career prospect will be interesting for me. So it was all about a confused state. So I shared the same with my dad also. So my dad, he is the one who actually introduced me blockchain. So he was like, Anira, why can't you try blockchain? So blockchain itself, like that terminology itself was new for me. I never had any contacts who was working in blockchain. I completely had no idea what's a blockchain was. So he himself shared me the ABCD program link, that accelerated blockchain competency development program. He shared me. Then he was like, okay, it's up to you. You can choose your career. So actually, I really take a chance. I thought, then I resigned my previous job, and I enrolled myself in ABCD program. Then I done my basic full stack developer course from ICT Academy, Calicut, and later I joined KBA for my blockchain certifications. So when I joined KBA, my knowledge level in blockchain was zero. I never had any idea about blockchain. Yeah, it's true that I have googled about blockchain. I have came across some YouTube videos. But if I it was, I was in a point zero. It was in a point zero level. I started from KBA. So in each and every sections in KPA, I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot actually. Even I confused a lot. Even I wanted a lot. Maybe it will be same for all the batchmates in, I mean, my KBA batchmates also, because we never had a previous idea about blockchain. Because I was talking this maybe 2 years ago. No, it was in 2018 time. So in each section, but one thing I would really appreciate is like all the KPA mentors, they had a lot, they had put a lot of effort, explaining each concept clearly. They were always helpful. They were really patient. They had a lot of patience level. I should really appreciate them. They were really calm, composed, and they were crystal clear about the concept when they were dealing with the students. And we used to have that practice sections, just like Lakshmi ma'am was explaining you. We used to have that practice sections. So the main headache during that practice section was bug. There was a lot of bugs actually, because we were doing it in the first time. So definitely we will be getting a lot of bugs, and we had a couple of mentors assisting us, but I never saw them hesitating to extend their helping hands, and they were always there with us. So gradually we all came into a track. We started enjoying the sessions, the discussions, the works. Even we started enjoying the bug fixing also. So I think my KBA days have given me a lot of confidence and contacts. Thanks to my KBA mentors for that. After my certification in Hyperledger O2 and Ethereum, I joined the UL Technology Solution. From there, one thing was like I was the only female member in that in the ULTS blockchain team. So actually, I started dealing with real industry from there. I started attending, client discussion with business analysts, then technical discussions with the architects. So I was getting a lot of exposure though, truly speaking. But one thing was really hard was like with dealing with blockchain thought leaders. Because when it comes to thought leaders, they think that everything is possible in blockchain, but we know we have some limitations. So convincing them which is the best blockchain use cases, which is not, it was really hard, and it had taken a lot of efforts, both blockchain developer efforts and even business analysts were working hard to convince them. And the second issue was like, maybe our clients know a particular blockchain. So for example, maybe they know Hyperledger, or either they know Ethereum. So what they do is like they started comparing Hyperledger with Ethereum. It's like misconception. So clearing that misconception also was a little bit, we actually need a lot of effort for that. So as a developer point of view, after a few discussions, I came to know that okay, our company UL Technology Solutions, all the clients are preferring Corda for blockchain projects. So I started learning Corda. It was self-learning. So I was thinking, okay, it will be better if KBA will announce at least one blockchain Corda certification. Why they are not announcing? Thank God, luckily, KBA announced their first batch without any delay. I joined the roles also. For me, actually, my hometown is in Calicut, and my work location was also in Calicut. So it was really difficult for me. It was really difficult for me to, travel to Trandrum because KBA was conducting the sessions at Trandrum. At that time, there was no online sessions. So I used to travel from Calicut to Trandrum every weekends. Friday and Saturday, I used to attend the sessions here. Then again, Monday, I used to join my company. So it was hard, but it was my need, and I had to do it. I have done it. So during the development phase, both difficulties was like, for us there was no good project for reference. It's our first production project is all about the R&D works we have done. It's like we have googled a lot. We have followed the official documentation. Since our first production project was in Corda, we followed R3 Corda official documentation. Then whenever we got stuck, we used to ask our doubts in Corda official Slack group. Many times, we left with no reference. Even we tried, we tried multiple POCs just to find which is the better way of implementation. So during that time, the R&D time was really hard. But every day we had something new to break. So once we break the challenges, we have a self-satisfaction kind of thing. And the other important, difficult case was like production deployment. Usually, for a production projects, we used to have four environment. One will be dev environment for developers. Then one will be QA, quality assurance. Then UAT and production. So usually we have to host our projects in these four environments. On all other projects other than blockchain, DevOps team used to take care of this. But what happens is like, since our DevOps team was not much aware of that Corda deployment or blockchain deployment, we developers was in charge of doing the DevOps also. So and it again came to me. So I never had any idea about how to work in Azure or AWS. So I learned that DevOps part also. Then for first production project, I have done my Corda deployment in this four environment. But thankfully, the all team I worked with was very supportive. My manager was so supportive. So when we went to the second project, we had a very good discussions with the manager, and a manager assigned me to DevOps guys. So we worked together. We actually worked day and night because there was. He suggested us like, why can't you try CIC? Why can't you create a CI/CD pipeline to do Corda deployment? So it was hard actually because we never had any reference for that, but we three was there, so we worked hard day and night round the clock, but we achieved it. So it actually reduced my developer effort or deployment effort to for 5% actually. It was a huge achievement. So one thing I would like to tell you, like, first you should have you need a very have a very passionate team. If you have a good team to work with, you can achieve. It is, I'm not telling like you can achieve in your first try. Maybe you have to do 10 times or maybe 50 times, but you are definitely going to achieve it. So the balance, first base, then a team, the balance part, it's all up to you. How hard you work, how smart you work, how much you are ready to extend yourself, how much you are ready to come out of your comfort zone. So it's all up to you. If you are ready to do it, definitely you can. Definitely you can. So from my experience, I would like to convey that initially, all the tasks. I'm not talking about the blockchain type any task. It will be difficult because we have never done it. So it will be difficult. But once you find the solution for the particular task, it will become very easy. You please keep learning. You please keep trying. You keep trying until you crack it. You achieve your dreams. Whenever you if you get a self satisfaction. Self satisfaction is very important. And once you get it, it's good. So I think thank you so much for listening to me. There is nothing more that I can convey from my experience. Thank you so much. I'm concluding my words. Thank you.
Thank you, Anizhasree. That was a beautiful, motivating talk. And thank you for joining us on this 2-day free blockchain bootcamp organized by KB. Apart from what you said, do you have any piece of advice to our aspiring blockchain audience who are attending this session? Would you like to say something more? Any hacks or something which can be helpful for them in pursuing their blockchain career?
Yeah, I do. Actually, when it comes to a blockchain project, it is not completely, it will not be a completely blockchain project. You will have an ADM or application development team also. You will have either UI UX team, or you have a middle layer working on Java, Python, etc. So you should have a very good contact with these people. Maybe you may don't know who is going to help you, because when I was telling you, the deployment part, DevOps part, there was a lot of things I learned from them, which I was not aware. Because usually, for my case, we never had a tech lead on blockchain. But actually, my application development tech lead helped me a lot. So it is not like we are focused on blockchain. It is nothing like you have to learn everything. You only have to learn everything in blockchain. You should have to learn Java. If you get an opportunity to learn new things, please do. Please do grab the opportunity. Make sure you have a very good understanding about the industry. What is going on. As I told initially when I joined that company, I was supposed to assist a business analyst, which is not my as a developer I'm not supposed to do, but it actually gives you a lot of confidence. So if you are getting an opportunity to work with business analysts, you should. You will learn things from them. Then I actually business analysts used to do BRDs. So I actually assisted them to develop BRDs, TDDs, and also if you get a chance, you work with them. It's better you will first become a full stack developer, and you shine in blockchain. So better first become a full stack, then you can shine in blockchain also.